बनारस कहो, काशी कहो या वाराणसी कहो, इस शहर का नाम सुनते के साथ ही अपने आप में एक शांति की अनुभूति होती है। अगर आप बनारस जाना चाह रहे हो या प्लान कर रहे हो तो मैं आज आपके लिए लेके आई हूँ कुछ सेफ्टी and travel tips. So stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Do let me know in the comment if you are finding this video useful. My first tip is about know your destination. When I say know your destination, आप जिस जगह पे जा रहे हैं, आप जिस होटल में जा रहे हैं, आप उसका मैप रखिए अपने पास। होटल वाले से बात कीजिए पहले, आपके होटल के आसपास, आपकी डेस्टिनेशन के आसपास कौन सा लैंडमार्क है। बिकॉज ऑटो वालाज इन बनारस दे आर सम अनदर लेवल। व्हेन आई से अलग ही लेवल, आई मीन बाय दैट, आपने सुना होगा या देखा होगा, रिक्शा वाले किराए के लिए मना करते हैं, रिक्शा वाले उस जगह के लिए मना करते हैं, बट यहाँ पे ऑटो वाले कुछ अलग ही लेवल पे हैं। इट हैपन 3 टाइम विद मी। दे जस्ट ड्रॉप मी एट द रैंडम प्लेस एंड से दिस इज़ योर लोकेशन। मैम कैन यू सी दैट बोर्ड? आप वो बोर्ड देख रहे हैं, यही आपकी गदोलिया मार्केट है, यही है। एंड देन आई हैव टू वॉक 1 किलोमीटर। And second time also it happened, and third time I just told that I am not going to get down until I see my destination board. So do speak with your owner of the hotel that what is the landmark, or load your offline map in your phone so that you know that where you have reached till now. इसी से आता है दूसरा पॉइंट ऑफलाइन मैप। बनारस की गलियों में, बनारस में हर जगह नेट सर्विस अच्छी नहीं है। यू विल नॉट गेट इवन द फोन नेटवर्क एट द मैनी प्लेसेस। सो as soon as you are going to any place, just load that map in the offline mode or speak to people that how I come to know that I have reached to my destination. Offline map or knowing your destination before reaching there is a must. Now coming to the third point, don't go in the lanes after getting dark, especially when you are alone. Not only it can be shady because of the people, but the stray dog is the main concern there. There are many incidents that stray dogs attack on the people and the tourists there. So I will suggest you either just go in the daytime or accompany by someone who known about those gullies there. My next tip is about booking your stay. Do book your house and hotel near to the ghat, but not the famous ghat like the Dashashmegh and the Assi Ghat. Reason is these places are highly commercialized and noisy. If you go beyond these ghat, you will find very nice, peaceful and cheap accommodation. Like I stay on the Pandey Ghat, which was in center of Assi and Dashashmegh Ghat. This is the safety point when you are traveling solo, whether you are a male or a female. Never take pan and bhang from the stranger also when you are alone. अगर आपको फिर भी लेना है तो आप उनको लेके अपने रूम में जाइए, वहाँ पे टेस्ट कीजिए और वहाँ पे उसको खाइए. I heard many story about that in Banaras, that how people gave the pan and the bhang or bhang drink to some tourist and take away all of their belongings. So be aware about that. Now coming to the next point, always carry your comfortable shoes and water bottle with you. Why I am saying? Because Banaras is all about exploring on the feet. Either you go by the ghat or either you have to go from the narrow lanes. Always have this comfortable shoes. You can see me in the picture wearing Indian clothes with the sports shoes because I feel comfortable that way. Now moving from the safety tip, I am telling you about some of the tourist scam there. One thing is that as soon as you want to go to the Banaras, you want to go to the Vishwanath temple, you will find many people, many arranger or I will say middlemen. They will come to you and say आपके दर्शन जल्दी करा देते हैं, आपको लाइन में नहीं लगना पड़ेगा. Don't go by them. Why I am saying don't go by them? Because अगर आप किसी बड़े दिन नहीं जा रहे हैं जैसे शिवरात्रि, न्यू ईयर, तो आसानी से आप विश्वनाथ जी के दर्शन कर सकते हैं. इवन आप वहाँ पे अपनी पूजा भी कर सकते हैं, खुद से जल चढ़ा सकते हैं. तो हम लोगों को उनकी ज़रूरत ही नहीं पड़ती है. बट स्टिल आपकी इच्छा हो तो आप जा सकते हैं. बट वट आई फील दैट वी डोंट नीड देम एट ऑल until unless you want to perform a big puja there. Moving to the second point, when you are walking through the ghats, you will find many pandas or pandits there call you for putting the tilak. I'm telling you this from my experience. Because I was holding the camera, you get the special attention while holding the cameras. So they call me, they ask me to put the tilak. While putting the tilak, he just keep on asking what I do, why I'm doing, and all that kind of stuff. They basically want to find out your financial status. As soon as they put the tilak, then they demand a huge amount from you. Like from me, they ask for the 5,000 rupees. So be aware about those before putting the tilak. Now coming to the next point, the photo tourism. Photo tourism is one thing, especially I am saying to the vloggers or any photographer who are going there. There are many babas who pose very nicely for your videos, for your photos and all, and they will ask money, and that can be a huge amount. It happened with me, that's why I am telling you. So if you are going to take picture of any baba or any person there, just finalize your deal, finalize your money, that whether you are going to pay him, you don't want to pay him, you don't want to picture him. I just felt that before clicking those picture, I should have knowledge about that. The very important thing about when you are traveling with the family and friends, the silk sari, everywhere you will find out that silk sari, but be aware of the original silk. When I'm saying about that, what I mean is that you will not get a real Banarsi sari in 2000 rupees and 3000 rupees. Yes, if you like the sari, money does not matter. But if someone is selling you by saying that this is the original silk sari, just be aware about the real authentication of the silk and the silk mark there, silk handmade mark there. Then do the silk testing, which is done by the burning the thread, and if any hard ashes is left behind, that is not a original silk sari. Do let me know if you find these comment helpful, and any of you who is watching who has already visited to the Banaras, if they have anything to add on as well, please do. The last very important thing I want to say about is the Ganga Aarti, which happen on every ghat in the evening, but famous for the Ashwamedha Ghat in the evening. As per my experience, I will suggest you don't watch the Ganga Aarti from the boat, because एक तो व्यू अच्छा नहीं मिलता है और वहाँ पे इतना शोर होता है, you don't get the real feeling of the आरती. So one tip for that is either you can sit on the left side or the right side. You will get a tremendous view, photography, vlogging, as well as the feeling at that time. This is it from my side. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe my channel.